Hey, it's Dorleen, and today I'm continuing my Stamp-tember event, and we're winding down. And this time I'm calling it an area mask. I'm not really sure the actual name of the technique, but basically that's what I'm doing. I'm masking an area off the front of the card that I will be stamping on and also inking. So again, like I've been doing with all these cards, I've been using my older wooden block stamps that I haven't used in forever, and also trying to do some techniques that I haven't done in years as well. So in my previous stamp videos, especially these double or two-part stamps, I've noticed that the label on top of the block doesn't match the direction of the actual stamp. So this time I'm actually checking it before I stamp on my card. So you'll notice that the label does not match the stamp. So that's why I'm removing it, and it'll take me a minute to put the label in the right direction of the actual stamp. So that's a big no-no. Apparently that wasn't something I paid much attention to back in the day. But once I do that, you'll see me start playing with the bright orange, and I'll start putting that second layer of the stamp right on top of that larger open flower. I really like these colors that I'm using. If you want to know the list of ink pads and products that I'm using, I'll have all that information on my blog, which will be down below in the information box. Make sure you go there and check it out. Oh, somebody's revving up their engine outside. Sorry about that if you can hear that. What I'm doing now is that little brush I'm using to add some ink within that masked area. So that little brush, you probably have been seeing those a lot. I think they're originally makeup brushes, and there's also a bigger paddle brush. But I actually bought this one at the dollar store. They came with a set of two. Supposedly you can buy the larger ones at the dollar store. I've never been able to find them. But I did find the small one, and I have another set that's a little bit larger than that. So once I do that, I'm just now adding some of the sparkle silk, which is a clear, just a really bright little sparkle. It's a lot of fun. I hope you like that. So I'm loving it. So right now I'm removing my painter's tape to reveal, I guess, that border, right? And I'm really excited, just rolling it off. Everything's fine. And then you see me right here, just a second, where I'm rolling it down, and it really just kind of removes a layer of this cardstock. So I realize that's not going to work. So I have to redo the card. And this time I put that painter's tape on my arm and my hand to put some, basically getting the oil from my skin so that the stickiness is just not as sticky. So I do that on both of the tapes, and I pretty much do the exact same thing. I don't think I even show it, but and then when I roll off the tape, because of that, it really just come up more smoothly. So I put my thumbs up because, yay, I'm happy now. You will notice as I'm pulling the second part down that a little bit of the end does come off, but I wasn't worried about that because I need to trim this down anyhow. Usually when I work on my card bases or card fronts, I'll work on an 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 sheet, and then I trim it down to 4 inches by 5 1/4, which fits on a normal A2 size card. So I just picking this really bright card base that also came from the same company, and I thought it just coordinated really well. And I'm basically just going to adhere it to the top of the card, put a sentiment over there on the right hand side. But before I do that, I decide to draw a thin black border around the whole entire, or the white sections of the card, and I run my pen like 3 times so it looks like there's 3 different marks. But I really like that. I love that look. I think it's a lot of fun, and I hope you do too. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I'd love for you to be a subscriber. You can also hit that notification bell. I do try to do at least 1 video a week. I do go on these series like I'm doing right now, and those will be multiple videos a week, but for the most part I will do at least 1. Again, you can click on my blog, get more information, and even see past cards. Otherwise, I'm doing 2 more for this series, and I'm really excited about how they're turning out. So I hope you do like it. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Bye.